Exodus 16 through 18 says, "This is what the Lord has commanded. Gather every man as much as he should eat, and you should take an omer apiece according to the number of persons each you has in your tent." The sons of Israel did so, and some gathered much and some gathered little. And when they measured it with an omer, he who had gathered much had no excess, and he who had gathered little had no lack. Every man gathered as much as he should eat. Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 90-day reading one, today's reading is actually 16, and I encourage you to read that passage. What's interesting? God did not say that each person should gather a quart or 2 quarts of manna each day. Rather, what he said was, gather as much as the person should eat. And this really teaches us a couple of things about God's provision for us. Each one of us is incredibly different and unique. Therefore, our walk with Christ is going to be different for each person. It may be that some need to be very disciplined and force themselves to spend time alone with God, while others find it easy to spend time alone or the same amount of time alone with God. We all have different desires, and God provides those on an individual basis. Some have desired nothing more than the clothes on their back and some food in their stomachs. Others have a greater need for more security in their walk with Christ. God provides exactly what that person needs. But each person is to work on his or her relationship with Christ on a daily basis. They're to spend time with him. They're to gather from him that which they need to eat, so to speak. Each will have a different need each day, and God will provide exactly what those people need. We cannot have a cookie-cutter relationship with Christ. Each individual needs to walk with Christ. That doesn't matter that each of us can choose our own way. We still need to work within parameters. But inside those parameters, we can be unique. I have a hard time staying awake at night, and it's difficult for me to have a meaningful interaction with God at that time. But in the morning, when I'm refreshed, I'm able to feast upon him and enjoy the fellowship even more.